Our next tune we'd like to feature our great clarinetist from Rome, New York. He drove all the way from Rome. And he's going to pay tribute to the late, great Jack Maheu, the great clarinetist, on a rendition of Just a Closer Walk with Thee.
All right, now folks, I'd like to take it out south and tell you a story about what happened when one of the brothers of the congregation passes away. Well, the friends of the deceased will pass around a hat so they can take up a collection to hire a street band to accompany their old friend to the grave in the proper style. And as they march behind the band to the cemetery slowly and quietly, they gather around the spot where their old friend's going to be laid to his final rest and reward. Or there may be a preacher standing by, and they say a few words like, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. If the women don't get you, then the bad whiskey must. Amen. Everybody agreed that was a pretty good choice either way. When the drummer takes the handkerchief out of his snare, there's a little roll-off on his mysterious snare drum. And that's a signal for the whole entourage to head back down to the town hall, where they clear away a space on the floor and have themselves a little party and break out some of that bad whiskey, have a few drinks and toast their roses, on his way. Now, after a few drinks, we begin to tell stories about what a great guy he was. All the grand and noble things he did and all the good times that they had. And they have a few more drinks. They begin to tell stories about all the good things they did for him. And all the times they helped him out when he was in trouble. And they have a few more drinks and they're starting to feel real pious. So they tell a few more lies. And before you know it, they start feeling more sorry for themselves than they did for him. Despite the fact they're going to miss their old friend, he had finally left this world with all his cares and woes and had gone on to bigger and better things we trust. Amen. Well, one of the hymns that these street bands used to play, one of the hymns we're going to play for you now, is a tune called Just a Closer Walk with Thee.
One, two.